Hi, good morning, families. I just wanted to do a quick little tutorial. Hopefully this helps. I tried to streamline everything as easy as possible. I know this is a stressful time, and I want you to be able to see how I laid things out and what my thinking was so as not to overwhelm you, but to make it easier. And side note, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You are not bothering me. This is my job and I love it and I love to help you. So don't hesitate. I've talked to some parents on the phone. We video chatted. I've walked them through some things. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need help. Okay. So up here, I have open our class dojo, and this is a link I sent you, right, of our new Google website. Pretty much everything you need is right here. Okay. So I'm just going to open that up over here. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to open it up and it'll bring you, when you open the link, to this page. Okay. And you see up in the corner where it says KinderCavs, and then there's those three little lines. Okay. That's where the menu is. But first, let's look at this main page together. So the first thing I have, you'll see this is what my Facebook page looks like. And right in the red where it says KinderCavs Facebook page, you double click it and it opens up to our class Facebook page. This is not my personal Facebook page. This is for our class. You cannot send a friend request. You can only follow, like and follow. On there, I do live lessons 2 times a day, Monday through Friday. So we do a 9 a.m. and a 10 a.m. lesson. I did this to make it easier on you, so you don't have to worry about doing lessons with your son or daughter. Okay, so I do social emotional learning, I do literacy and math, and a lot of you have been dropping in and saying hi. Give the kids a shout out. They love it. I love it. I see their work. I post their work on the story. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Seriously, I just want you to be able to tune in and make this learning process as easy as possible, right? Streamlined. So if you don't have Facebook, which some don't, totally fine, understandable. What I do is, so those live videos are saved there. So if you don't get there at 9 and 10, you can go back to the Facebook page and watch those videos. They are clearly labeled with the date and time. So there's 2 a day and they're not long. I download all those files and upload all those videos to my YouTube channel. So by 12 noon every day, those videos are on YouTube, and they are dated and they have the same description as they do on the Facebook page. There's 2 a day. And you can see these are just a couple examples. You just click the words, click for KinderCavs YouTube pops opens. All right, those are links. So when you click them, see the link, you double click it and it just opens it up for you. All right, next up, reading A to Z. The children are familiar with reading A to Z. It's something that we used in our classroom. This is where they have their leveled readers and their sight word readers. You will notice if you've logged in, some of those books that Ms. Throckmorton and I sent home every week, the sight word readers, they're in there, and some guided reading books. But I also am assigning books to your child. So when they go into their assignments on reading A to Z, they know how to complete them. It's a 3-step process. They listen to the book, then they read their book, and then there's questions they answer. Now, no one has to read them to them. It actually the program reads the book to the child. Just so you know, the login cards I sent everyone, this is what they look like. It's the same for everybody in our class, so make sure that your child is logging in as their name. So for example, you see Jack, it's Turtle. It's our class, and then Turtle, see? So they just need to know that their picture and their name, and then the password is Turtle. Same for everybody. Okay, let me go back over here and I'm opening it up. See, it should redirect right to my page. This is what you'll see when you click that link. And then they would just pick their name and then they would go in. So for example, I'm gonna go in, I'll go in as Ben, and I'm gonna pick the turtle and hit go. So there's different things that they can do, but first, before they do anything else, I'd like them to go into their assignments. Okay, and we scroll down. And if you look, you can see the books that have been read, that listened to and read. So you see a check and then a little, like a little bookmark. These are the books that we did for homework. You can see Ben's been reading. All right. And then down lower underneath, these are the familiar books. You guys have seen Nan and Pap and then the sight word books. But then there's some guided reading books that'll have like a letter on them, like A or B or C, D. And that's what these books are. So you would listen to the book, and I'll show you. You open it up and it plays for you.
All About Penguins. Written by Keith and Sarah Courtmartin.
Okay, so that's how that works. And the pages.
All penguins are birds.
So I'm going to go back just to show you.
All About Penguins.
Back to my assignment. Let me scroll back down to my penguins. Okay, and then they would open the book again. See where the book icon is? That time it's not going to read it to them. The child is going to read the book out loud. So you might want to be nearby for that or have someone nearby. After they're done reading it out loud, they're going to answer the questions. And I just want to show you how the questions work. So look at the top. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions for this book, all about penguins. And here's the question in yellow, so they click it.
What is the main idea of this story?
And then they would listen to the selections. Is it A?
All penguins are birds.
Is it B?
Some penguins are small. Penguins are great at swimming.
Then they would select an answer.
Fly.
So the highlighted one would be the selected answer. And then you click the number 2 to go to number 2. Okay, but I'm not going to answer for Ben. Okay. So that's how that works. Couple other things. I don't want to take too much of your time. Underneath that is the Connect Ed math games. Connect Ed, I sent you guys their picture passwords. When you click the link, you're going to see a page that looks like this. My name, 2020, the duck, and then all their names. If you do not know their picture password, if you do not see it in your dojo inbox, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll give it to you because the games on here are 1-player and 2-player. They're a lot of fun and the kids really enjoy them. So they can play the computer or they can play someone else in your households. They work on a lot of the skills that we do in kindergarten, and there's also challenges too. So if you want to up it and make it a little more challenging, there's challenging games. And then we have Gigi. So Gigi is this penguin. The kids love Gigi, and he does math with them. There's no language involved. They're just trying to solve the problem and how to get Gigi from one place to another by solving math problems. So they click on Gigi, and then they have a picture password. If your child happens to forget their picture password, they will have to do a retraining. So you would have to reach out to me. Most of them know them by heart and they remember all these, a series of pictures. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to help you. I will walk you through it, whether it be on video chat or over the phone, and we'll get your child logged back in and retrained so they remember their password. Okay. And then these are the directions for how to facilitate learning in English and Spanish. If you don't follow us on Twitter already, Ms. Kavanaugh has a Twitter where I like to share the things that our students are doing. So feel free to do that. All right, I'm going to scroll back up. Now, over in the top corner where it says KinderCavs and there are 3 little lines, that's the menu. If you click that, you will see all the different things that are available for you in my website. The most you need is that main screen that we just went through, the Come Explore, Learn, and Play with Us. But if you look, I've added a new tab, Magic Treehouse. I'll tell you about that in a second. The kindergarten activity calendar, which is optional. This is something our director of early childhood put together. Some teachers are not able to do these video lessons that I'm doing. So those are for you to help you. Don't feel they have to do the activity calendar too. It's optional, but there's a lot of great things there. We have sight words. This is a great way to practice sight words. And then I just linked us to the district resources if you want additional things for your child to do at home. All the food pantries in the area that are open, they are all open, so the ones on this list. And then there's the additional shutdown resources. This is our guidance department. There's all sorts of resources there if you need them. Okay, so Magic Treehouse. We left off in the middle of a book. So I started recording myself reading the chapters for them so they could pick up where we left off. I was able to do 4 chapters yesterday. So if they want to catch up, each chapter is 3 to 6 minutes long. They're pretty quick. So if they want to catch up and read the chapters in order there, I know they'll be really excited about listening to the story. They love those stories with Jack and Annie. Here is the activity calendar. So March is now over, March calendar, but underneath March, I put April. Just taking a minute to load up. And, this is not a have to, but there's a lot of great things on here. There are different counting activities. Then there are real life practical activities like learning how to tie your shoe. There's literacy. There's all great things on here. Mrs. Daniels is brilliant and put this together for us. So it's a great resource if you want to look at some optional activities. All right, let's go back here. Sight words. So this is really cool. I figured this out the other day playing around. I made digital flashcards with our sight words that we're already doing. So you scroll down here, right? It says digital flashcards. See the blue and gray screen? And it says click on slide to advance. Watch what happens when you click the side. The card pops up. You would say the word the. Touch it again. We. Me. Am. A. Her. So it goes through all of our sight words that we know. So feel free to bring your child there and be like, all right, time to practice your sight words. And they can practice right there. And then all the other resources, I'm not going to go into them. They're there for you to check out. But I hope that this little tutorial helps. And please, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you. I'd be more than happy to help you if this is confusing in any way. Thank you for joining. I hope everybody has a great day. And I'll see everyone at 9 a.m. for our lesson.